possible because of just how clear I just was with my words. This is Trey's team, and that's nothing against Jimmy. We made that decision a year ago, and we're going with that, and we're not going to mess around with that anymore. And I don't think we really have messed around with that much, but once we made that decision, we did, and Jimmy understands that fully. He's a big guy, and it's nothing against him either. That's a business decision, and that's what makes it not awkward. Yeah, it's tough, but there's contracts or stuff that you have to do, and that's when I feel like we're doing that as good as we can, and that is possible because of the type of guy Jimmy is and the type of relationship we have, and the circumstances. Everyone, I think if you look at it, you can see why it got to this with the surgery and when it happened, and we understand it, and it'll take care of itself. But Jimmy knows we're going with Trey. Trey knows we're going with Trey, and our team does. So and everyone likes both the guys. So it is what it is.
Conversations with him. Has he at any point expressed a desire to just be released?
No, he hasn't had that. I think we've had multiple discussions, and I do believe that, when he left, we've never had, Jimmy, when he gets out of here, he's out of here. So it wasn't like we had ongoing conversations, but we spoke when he left, and, we had a pretty good understanding of what was going on, and, because of the surgery and the ramifications of that in other teams' eyes, nothing's transpired as of yet, but he's here, he's reported. We'll see what happens in the physical, and we'll move forward, accordingly.
Do you test at the physical? Do you expect him to be practicing, or?
No, I think like any player, there's always a reacclimation to practice and all that. So there's throwing to the side and ramping up, and he's still working on that. So.
And I mean, it was great to talk to him today. It's always easier when you talk to the person. You got to talk to both of us. So just the three of us caught up on a lot of stuff, and I think all three of us are very much on the same page. Jimmy understands where we're at. We understand where we're at. Like, I can't tell you how appreciative I have been of Jimmy and him being here, and so appreciative of what he did for us last year. I think Jimmy, and we knew what move we made the year before on that. Jimmy did a hell of a job coming to camp and winning that job and taking us real close to the Super Bowl. But we have moved on to Trey. We're starting camp out this way. We think Jimmy would have been traded if the surgery didn't happen, and it did. He needed to do it, so there's no ill will there at all. But it's good to see that he is healthy. But now it's all just seeing how this will end up. All three of us are on the same page, and we'll always think about Jimmy. He knows we have a team to think about too, and we'll work together to figure out the best thing for that. But in the meantime, I mean, he's cleared to practice, but he does have a throwing program that, like all guys do when they get elbow or shoulder surgery, anything with your arm, there's a protocol on how you build them up so they don't re-aggravate that. And he'll be doing that on the side and things. We don't plan on practicing him with the team and things like that. And we'll take it day by day and constantly talk with them, and hopefully we can figure out the best for both.
Are you that you'll be able to trade him, or do you feel that window was missed with the surgery?
I think it made it a lot harder with the surgery. I think that's why everyone knows the situation we're in. And we understand that, so we're not trying to kid ourselves or play any game. I think the whole league understands that. But you also can't just give one of the better quarterbacks in the league, just make him available for no reason to the whole world. So, and the good thing is you can have those conversations with Jimmy, and he understands that too. So we're going to try to do the best for both sides. But there's things we got to work through, and it starts with getting the physical today by our doctors, which I expect that to go well, just like it did with his doctor. And then we'll see how fast this goes. But
another team, you'd want to be there sooner rather than later to start the season. Is there a date in mind, a deadline that he wants this done so that he can kind of start fresh with this new team?
Yeah, everybody wants everything as fast as can. Everyone doesn't like to be in a holding pattern. We don't. He doesn't. So, yeah, as soon as we can. But that involves another team and it working out somewhere Jimmy wants to go. And hopefully with everyone being on the same page and open to all the dialogue and the same with other teams, hopefully that will happen sooner than later. I think that'd be good for him and good for us.